أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزير من أهلي Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Understand Al Quran the Easy Way, Course 4, page 14, pointer B. Today we will study Surah Al Baqarah, verses 96. We saw each juz has been divided in four parts and each part has the 5 pages. The first 5 pages we studied in QC2 with 37 ayah of Surah Al Baqarah. The next 5 pages we studied in QC3 studying 39 ayahs. And the next 5 pages, now we are studying in this QC4, here we will complete 29 ayahs. The last 5 pages that we will study in QC5 with 36 ayahs. The first juz has 141 ayahs. We will complete them inshallah in QC5. Let's to revise the pointers for the page 11s. So the pointers for the page 11 are ignorant messengers, fire won't touch, rule of justice, covenant of Bani Israel. Ignorant masses, fire won't touch, rule of justice, covenant of Bani Israel. The pointers for the page 12 are covenant of blood, killing and evictions, beliefs in parts, treatment with Musa and Isa and other messengers. Once again, covenant of blood, killing and evictions, beliefs in parts, treatment with Musa and Isa and other messengers. The pointers for the page 13 are rejecting the books, evil transaction of kufr, we believe in our book, covenant with Tur above. Once again, rejecting the book, evil transactions of kufr, we believe in our book, covenant with Tur above. The brief pointer for the page 11 are ignorant fire rule covenant, ignorant fire rule covenant. And the pointers for the page 12 brief are covenant of blood, killing parts, Musa and Isa, covenant of blood, killing parts, Musa and Isa. And the brief pointer for the page 13 are rejecting evil transactions, believe Tur, rejecting evil transactions, believe Tur. Now the page 14, 13 we did. Today we'll start the page 14. Hereafter, the for you only, they love this life, enmity with Jibrail, threw away the pledges. So the pointers for the page 14 are hereafter, the for you only, they love this life, enmity with Jibrail, threw away the pledges. So the brief pointers are hereafter, this life, enmity pledges. Hereafter, this life, enmity with pledges. Today we will study the second pointer of the page 14. They love this life. The link with the previous verses, Allah continues describing the distorted faith and evil actions of Bani Israel. They were not good followers of Musa alayhi salam. Remember, our situation is very much similar. Astaghfirullah. So let's try to focus on how we can save ourselves from such mistakes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولا تجدنهم أحرص الناس على حياة ومن الذين أشركوا يود أحدهم لو يعمر ألف سنة وما هو بمعززه من العذاب أن يعمر والله بصير بما يعملون. And you will surely find them the most greedy of mankind for life, and even greedier than those who associate the partners with Allah. Each one of them loves that he could be granted a life of 1,000 years, but the grant of such life will not save him in the least from the punishment, and Allah is all seeing of what they do. Let's to identify the words coming in this ayah. Waw is a harf, la is a harf, tajidanna is the mudari fi'l, hum zamir ism. Ahrasa is a fi'l, al nasa is a ism, ala is a harf, hayat is a ism, tanween is there, waw is a harf, min is a harf, allazina is the ism mas'ul ism, ashraku is the madi fi'l. Yabuddu is a mudari fi'l, ahadu is a ism, hum zamir ism, law is a harf, yu'ammaru is a mudari verb, is from Babi Tafil, so it's having Mudare Dhamma because it's a four-letter word. Alf is a ism, Sanatun is a ism, Waw is a harf, Ma is a here for negation, so it's a harf. Huwa is a zamir, B is a harf, Muazzizi is a ism, and it's a four-letter ism. That's his surprise. His zamir ism means a harf, al-azab is a ism, and is a harf, yu'ammaru is a mudari fi'l. Waw is a harf, Allah is a ism jalala ism, basirun is ism, B is a harf, ma is a ism, ya'malun is the mudari verb. Let's have a look on the same ayah once again. Waw is a harf, la is a harf, tajidanna is the mudari verb, hum zamir ism, ahrasa is a ism, annas is a ism, ala is a harf, hayat is a ism. Waw is a harf, min is a harf, allazina is the ism masula, ashraku is the madi fail, yuwaddu is the mudari fail, ahda is a ism, hum zamir ism, law is a harf ishad, yu'ammaru is the mudari verb, alf is a ism, sana is a ism, waw is a harf, ma is a harf, huwa is a zamir ism, b is a harf, muhazzizi is the four-letter verb, rubai. He is a zamir ism, min is a harf, al-azab is a ism, and is a harf, yu'ammaru is the mudari verb. Waw is a harf, Allah ismi jalala is ism, basirun is ism, B is a harf, ma is ism, ya'malun is the mudari verb. Let's to look the lesson learned from this ayah. People who do not like hereafter are greedy for this life, even if it is without honor. A long life of evil will not save anyone from the punishment. Live a life full of the good deeds. Look the new words in each line. 1, 5, 2, 0. On average, you can say 2 in each line. Let's go word for word and the phrase for phrase translation and the explanation of the ayah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Waw is a harf. And la is again harf for the surely stress. Wala tajidannahum, and surely we will find them. Ahrsa, the most great and nas of the people. Allah for hayat, life. Wa min, and the greater than allazina, those who ashraku, associated partners with Allah. Yawaddu, loves ahduhum, each one of them. Law yu'ammaru, he could be granted alive. Alf, 1,000 sana, years. They love to live even at the cost of the honor and the respect. We should live an honorable life. How? By obeying Allah, by begging Him alone, by asking Him alone, by bowing down to Him alone, and by obeying His messengers. We should not degrade ourselves by begging people and should not be afraid of anyone except Allah. Life, death, provisions, and honors are all in the hands of Allah alone. Alimu, now it's your turn. Somebody kindly revise this part of the ayah. Okay, Sister Muniza, please go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, sister.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wala tajidannahum, and surely you will find them. Ahrasa, the most greedy. An-nasi, of the mankind. Ala, for hayat, life. Wa mina, and greedier than alladhina, those who ashraku, associate partners with Allah. Yawaddu, loves, ahaduhum, each one of them, low, if yu'ammaru, he could be granted a life, alfa of 1,000 sana, years.
Jazakallah, sister. So let's have the remaining part of the ayah. Wa mean and, ma, not, huwa, it. Be muhazzizihi, will remain him. Muhazzizi is a four-letter verb. What does it mean? Now look, the verbs, they are divided in numbers of letters. When it's a three-letter verb, we call it salasi. When it have the 4 letter, we call rabai. Raba means 4. Again, the Salasi are of 2 types. One is called mujarrid. Mujarrid means only 3 letters. And other is called mazid fi. Mazid fi means they have extra letter with apart the root letter. Again, rubai is also of 2 types. Mujarrid, when they have only 4 letter in root, and they also have the mazid fi when they have extra letter also. As the rubai, they are very few, less used, only 30, 35. So we don't talk them normally. But when some comes, then we point it. Look this. Bi muhazzizi bi zahar mim is a for the file maful fail. And he is the mid. So it is a zah. Zah. So zahza is the 4 letter. It's a root letter. Is belong to this group. Of course, in Mazid fi you have 4 letters, 5 letters, 6 letters, but the root letter is actually 3. In Mazid fi, when the root letter is 3, because that's right. But in this case, the root letter is mean 4. Just like Zaza, just like Zamzama, just like Zalzala. So they are the called 4 root letter word, Rubai. So today we are seeing this one that is from Rubai. That is not Salasi. It is not Mujarrid. It is not Mazid fi of Salah. It is Rubai of Mujarrid, having 4 root letter. So I gave you the 3 examples. One is this, other is the Zalzala. The next is just like Zam Dam Dama, like that. So min from al-azab, the punishment, an yu'ammar, that he should be granted life. Wallahu, and Allah basirun is all seeing, mean watching, bima of what ya'malun they do. That's to see the explanation. However long an evil person lives, he will die eventually and face the punishment for what he did. Allah is watching and angels are keeping the record of everything he does. Let's do a hadith. From Ubaidah ibn Asam Raziyallahu ta'ala anhu, he reported, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever loves to meet Allah, Allah loves to meet him. And whoever hates to meet Allah, Allah also hates to meet. So, Alim, yes, Brother Nasir, you earlier raised the hand, unmuted. Please, you go for this part of the ayah.
Inshallah.
Well,
Wama, and not huwa it, bimuzahzihi, he will remove him, min, from, al azab, the punishment, ay yu'ammar, that he should be granted life, wallahu, and Allah, basirun, is all seer, bima, of what ya'malun, they do.
Jazakallah khair, brother. Let's to look lessons once again for the same ayah. People who do not like hereafter are greedy for this life, even if it is without honor. A long life of evil would not save anyone from punishment. Live a life full of good deeds. Let's to pray. Oh Allah, grant us a life full of good deeds and make a plan. Inshallah, I will try to use my life in doing as many good deeds as possible. Look, the new words, Hadith, plural is Ahras, Alf, plural is Allah. The 3 letters on word is Basura, Yapsuru, Upsur, Basir, Mabsur, Bihi, and Busur. Baswadra is the ruler, Babi is Karuna. Here it is Basirun, it's a must. So let's to have the table of Basura. Yes. Hayesuma, I don't know who is that. Would like to, if have the table, please revise the table. or anybody else wants can revise the table. Okay, Sister Munisa, please go ahead.
Basura hiso, basuru deso, basurta yiso, basurtu aiso, basurtum yiso, basurna wiso, basurat shiso. Yapsuru he sees, Yapsuruna they see, Tapsuru you see, Apsuru I see, Tapsuruna you all see, Napsuru we see, Tapsuru she sees. Upsur see, Upsuru see you all. La Tapsur don't see, La Tapsuru don't see you all. Basirun watcher, Basarun or Basaratun to see.
Okay, this table have three important points. First, it is basura is coming from bakaruma. When this comes from karuma, it does not have the file. Secondly, when the maful does not come, so file when come, the file will be on the pattern of fa'ilun, basirun, karimun, hakim. Okay, and the third point was that is take the ma for the all amar or nahi. Okay. The next one is amila ya'malu amal amilun ma'mulun amlun, and mim lam is the ruler babi samya. Here is ya'maluna is mudare. Ya'malu plural is ya'maluna. So this is the amila table. Yes, somebody kindly revise this table. Okay, brother Nasir, please go ahead.
Alima, he knew. Alimu, they knew. Alimta, you knew. Alimtu, I knew. Alimtum, you knew. Alimna, we knew. Alimat, she knew. Yalamu, he knows. Yalamuna, they know. Talamu, you know. Alamu, I know. Talamuna, you all know. Nalamu, we know. Talamu, she knows. Ilam, no. Ilamu, know you all. La ta'lamu, don't know. La ta'lamu, you all don't know. Alimun, scholar. Ma'lumun, the one to be knowing. Ilmun, to know.
Exactly. The next verb is the weak verbs, the hamza and the repeated. Among is wajada, yajidu, jid, wajidun, mojudun, wujudun. Waw jindal is the rule letter and bab is daraba. Here it is walata jidanna. Waw is a harf, la is a harf removed, zamir. So tajidanna, noon is a noon mushaddad. So tajidu. Tajidu is the mudari verb. Yajidu, yajiduna, tajidu. So this is the wajada table. Yes, somebody kindly revise the wajada table. Okay. Wajada he found. Wajadu they found. Wajatta you found. Wajattu I found. Wajattum you all found. Wajadna we found. Wajadat she found. Yajidu he finds. Yajiduna they find. Tajidu you find. Ajidu I find. Tajiduna you all find. Najidu we find. Tajidu she find. Jid find. Jidu find you are. La tajid don't find. La tajidu don't find. Wajidun one who found it. Mawjud that to be found. Wajud or wajadun to find. The next one is Vadda Yavuddu Vadda. Wadun Madudun Waddun. Waw Daldan is the rule at Babis Fataha. So here Yavuddu. Yavuddu is the Mudari. Okay. Vadda. Vadda he love. Vaddu they love. Vaditta you love. Vadittu I love. Vadittum you all love. Vadidna we love. Vaddat she love. Yavuddu he loves. Yavudduna they love. Tavuddu you love. Tavuddu I love. Tavudduna you all love. Navuddu we love. Tavuddu she love. Wadda love. Vaddu love you all. La tawadda don't love. La tavaddu don't love. Wadun love her. Ma'udun that we love. Waddun to love. The Amr also come. It did do. La tadid. La tadidu. Waidun. Maudun. Mauddatun. So the next is the mazid fi ashraka yushriku ashrik mushrikun mushrakun ishrakun. Shin the kaf is the root babi fal aslama is the pattern. Here it is ashraku. It's a plural from ashraka ashraku, so it's madi. Ashraka. Ashraka he pardoned. Ashraku, they pardon. Ashrakta, you pardon. Ashraktu, I pardon. Ashraktum, your pardon. Ashrakna, we pardon. Ashraktu, he pardon. Yushriku, he pardons. Yushrikuna, they pardon. Tushriku, you pardon. Ushriku, I pardon. Tushrikuna, you all pardon. Nushriku, we pardon. Ashrik, pardon. Ashriku, pardon you all. La tashrik, don't pardon. La tashriku, don't. Mushrikun, pardon. Mushrikun, that will be pardon. Ishtarakun, pardon. So this table have two important points because ashraku is a four-letter verb. So the mudari is taking dhamma. Moreover, it's from Babi Fal. So it's taking fatah in Amar. Only Babi Fal verbs they take fatah in Amar. The rest they take in the Dhammar Kasra. All the verb, whatever they. So let's to go the next verb. Ammara yu'ammiru ammir mu'ammirun mu'ammarun ta'ammiru. So and the ra is the rule letter, Babi is tafil, Allama is pattern. Here is yu'ammaru. Actually, it was yu'ammaru, having dhamma. But due to this the dhamma has changed into fatha. Ammara, he granted life. Ammaru, they granted life. Ammarta, you granted life. Ammartu, I granted life. Ammartum, you all granted life. Ammarna, we granted. Ammarat, she granted life. Yu'ammiru, he grants life. Yu'ammiruna, they grant life. Tu'ammiru, you grant life. U'ammiru, I grant life. Tu'ammiruna, you all grant life. Nu'ammiru, we grant life. Tu'ammiru, she grants life. Ammir, grant life. Ammiru, grant life you are. La tu'ammir, don't grant life. La tu'ammiru, don't grant life. Mu'ammir, the one who grants life. Muhammad, that to be granted alive. Ta'mirun, to grant alive. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, course 4, page 14, pointer B. In grammar, today we will learn a new thing, that is the conditional sentences. They are called Jumla Shartiya. And the harf shart which causes shart, they are in manma. There are many more, but we will study these three. We will see the effect of in manma for three-letter verbs, sound, and the weak verbs today. We saw the Arabic grammar has two parts, sarf and naf. In sarf, again, there are two parts. One is the verbs, other is the asma. In verbs, we saw the feminine table, fa'alat, taf'alu, if'ali, la taf'ali, fa'ilatun, mafulatun, and fail. Then we saw the mazid fi one verb for the feminine. Aslamat, tuslimu, aslami, la tuslami, muslimatun, muslamatun, islam. Then we saw the duals table. Fa'ala, they to did. Yafalane, they to do. If'ala, you to do. La taf'ala, you to don't do. Fa'ilani, to do it. Mafulani, to fact. Then we have the majhul for the three-letter verbs. We say sumia is the madi, yusma is the mudari. From the mazid fi, we took a four-letter verb. Unzila is the madi, yunzala is the mudari. Then we saw the karumative. Karuma, yakrumu, ukrum, la takrum, karimun, dash, ra. So this completed the afal parts of the surf of QC4 syllabus. Then we started the asma. We saw ismi makan three pattern. Maf'al, the ain kalma fatha, just like the makhrij. And then maf'il, the ain kalma kasra, just like the masjid. Then the round ta kalma, that was the maf'alatun madrasa. The plural which all the three have the same mafa'il pattern. Makharij, masajid, and madaris. Then we saw the ismi sifatu pattern. Fa'ilun, karimun, fulanun, just karlan. Then we saw ismi tafdil, from fa'il become afalu pattern. Then ismi mubalgha, we saw three pattern. Fa'alun, just like ghafarun. Fa'ulun, just like shakurun. Fu'ulun, just like qayyum. Then we saw the Jama Taksir 8 pattern, Afalun, Faulun, Fulao, etc. So we completed the surf part of Afal and Asma. Then we started the Naf, making sentences or the pairs from the words. Here we study two group of the words which affect on the mudari. One is called the chopper group. That is lam, lamma, lame, amr, in, man, ma, harfi shart, and fal. What they do, they chop the dhamma of the verb. We have a fi'l taf'alu sharra. La come, it chop. It becomes la taf'al sharra. It was yaf'alu khaira. Lam came, it chopped the dhamma. Lam yaf'al khaira. It was yafalu yaksibu ajra, two verbs, both having dhamma. Income, it had double chopper, so it chopped the both verbs. Ain yafal yaksibu ajra. We had the yafalu khaira, fal come, it chopped the dhamma. Fal yafal. The second group are called the hammer group. They include lamat, meaning lam tali, lam taqid, lan and hatta. What they do, they press the dhamma and convert into fatha. Just like yaf'alu khaira become liyaf'ala khaira. Yaf'alu khaira become liyaf'alanna khaira. Yaf'alu khaira become lan yaf'ala. So we have done that. Then we saw the effect of lam on the mudari for the three-letter verbs. Let's to revise it before we proceed sound and beat verbs. So the sound verbs which we learned in the QC1, they were fataha, nasara. Then we learned some weak verbs in QC2. Wahaba, wada, qala, zada, dahada, and some repeated words just like zanna, dalla, and some hamza verb just like amara, sala. Now this is the mudari verb. If you see, yaf'alu, lam come, it chopped the dhamma, it become lam yaf'al. And what is the change in the meaning? The meaning changes from mudari to past with negation. He did not do. Yafalu, he does or he will do. But now it become, he did not. Yafaluna, the lam come is chopped, the nun become lam yafalu. The meaning changes, they did not. Tafalu become lam tafal, it means you did not change. Afalu become lam afal, mean I did not do. Tafaluna become lam tafalu, you all did not do. Nafalu become lam nafal, we did not do. Tafalu become lam tafal, she did. So this was the sound verb of three letters. Let's to have a weak verb. Yakulu. When the lam come, it chop not only dhamma, it also chop the weak letter. So from yakulu it become lam yakul. And the meanings go to past in negation. He did not say. Yakuluna, it chop only noon and put the alif. Lam yakulu, they did not say. Takulu become lam takul, you did not say. Akulu become lam akul, I did not say. Takuluna become lam takulu, you all did not. So it's only remove the noon and put the alif. Nakulu become lam nakul, you did not say. Takulu become lam takul, she did not say. So we saw the effect of lam on the sound three-letter and the weak three-letter word. Now we will talk three more letters of the words in manma. They are called the harf shart, mean the conditional letters or the conditional words. For three letters, sound and weak verb, we say how they affect. So they have double chopper. They act on two verbs. The conditional sentence always have two parts, the condition and the answer of the condition. So it chops the verb of the condition as well the answer of the condition. Look, there was a verb, taf'alu, afalu. Both were having dhamma. Income, it had the double chop. It chopped the dhamma of tafalu and dhamma of afalu. It becomes in taf'al, ifal. What is the meaning? If tafal, if you do, afal, I will do. So it's a condition. If you do, I will do. If you don't do, I will not do. It was yafalu yanja. Both have dhamma. Man come. It chopped the dhamma. Man yafal yanja. What does it mean? Man yafal. Whosoever does it, yanja, succeed. So it's a term, condition. If you do that, then you will succeed. There was a word tafalu afalu. Ma came. It chopped the dhamma. Ma tafal af. What do you mean? Ma tafal. Whatever you do, afal, I will do. So either the in, man, ma, anyone come, it have double chopper. It always chop the two verbs, which are the condition as the answer to the condition. Words such as in work as a double choppers on the mudari fi'l in a conditional sentence. The answer to condition will also be affected the same way. Let's have a look on this verb. Yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, afalu, tafaluna, nafalu, tafalu. This is a simple mudari. When the chopper come, what does? It remove all the dhamma of the singer and remove the noon. So it become yafal, yafalu, tafal, afal, tafalu, nafal, tafal. We have learned that. Now what happened to the double chopper letter? Look, it was tafalu, afalu, two words. Income, it chopped the dhamma. It become in tafalaf. Even if ma come, it will say ma tafalaf. If min come, man come, man yafal. Because they all have the two choppers. So what is the meaning? In tafal mean if you do, afal I will do. Now it's become the conditional sentence. Condition is that if you do, the answer is that I will do. That is the condition's answer. What is the plural of tafalu afalu? Yes, who will tell me what is the plural for tafalu afalu?
Tafalu and Nafal.
I'm asking the plural, not the change.
تفعلون.
Aluna.
Yes, taf a lu na. That is plural of tafalu. Yes, afalu will be.
نفعل. نفعل.
You are right, sister. Naf a lu. Of course, we know the plural of tafalu is tafaluna afalu. Now, when the double chopper come, what does say income? The moment income or ma come or man come, anyone when come, what they do? They chop the noon, put the alif. They chop the dhamma, they put here sukun. So it become in tafalu nafa.
نفعل.
From plural, they chop the noon or the dhamma of the nafalu. So look, that is the change. From tafalu afalu it become in tafalu. What does it mean? In tafalu mean if you all do, nafal we will do. So it's a conditional sentence. Jumla shartiya. This is the shart, this is the jawab shart. It is the condition, it is the condition answer. Let's have another word. Yaftahu, yaftahuna, taftahu, aftahu, taftahuna, naftahu, taftahu. The moment chopper come, what it will do? It removed all the dhamma from the single and remove the noon from the noon. So it become yafta, yaftahu, tafta, afta, taftahu, naftahu. So one chopper only act on them. But when the two choppers come, what does happen? Say, if I say taftahu, aftahu, we have the verbs. What is the verb? Verb is taftahu, aftahu. It has dhamma. When the anyone come, man come, ma come, or either in come. So what will happen to these two?
لن تفتح أفتح.
So it become in tafta. This dhamma will go.
Yes. لن تفتح
This
أفتح.
dhamma will go. Now you understand. Let me show them. If I taftahu aftahu, income, chop the, because you are two chopper. From one chopper is cut the taftahu, from the other is cut the aftahu. So in tafta afta, now it becomes conditional sentence. In tafta, if you open, afta, I will open. So what is the plural of tafta? Who aftahu? Make the plural first. Taftahuna naftahu. Taftahuna naftahu. The moment in come, it will remove the noon of the taftauna. It will remove the dhamma of the naftau, and their shape will become like that. In taftahu nafta. Noon goes, alif come. Tafta, nafta, dhamma go. Because due to in it have two choppers, so it chop the both from plural noon from this dhamma. What is the meaning? In taftahu, if you all open, nafta, we will open. So it's a conditional sentence. This is the condition. If you open all. Answer is we will open. That is the answer of condition. Let's have another word. Yansuru, yansuruna, tansuru, ansuru, tansuruna, nansuru, tansuru. What is the effect of chopper? The one single chopper come, it chop the dhamma and nun. So it become yansur, yansur. Tansur, ansur. Tansuru, nansur, tansur. When the double chopper come, suppose I have a verb, tansuru, ansuru. If chopper double come, what will be the shape of these two then? They will become like this. Tansur, ansur. Let me show. Tansuru, ansur now become tansur, ansur because in has come and chop the both dhamma. What is the meaning? In tansur, if you have. Ansur, I will have. Now make the plural. What is the plural? Plural is tansuruna and nansuru. Tansuruna, nansuru. Income. What will do? It will chop the noon, it become tansuru. It will chop the dhamma, it become nansuru. Let me show you. In tansuru, nansuru. It was tansuruna, nansuru. Income, chop the noon, bring the alif. It chop the dhamma and bring the jazm. In tansuru, what is the meaning? If you all have, nansuru, we will have. Take another word. Yadribu, yadribuna, tadribu, adribu, tadribuna, nadribu, tadribu. That's to bring a chopper. When the single chopper comes, it chop only the one dhamma, one nun. So it becomes yadrib, yadribu, tadrib, adrib, tadribu, nadrib. If I bring here, sorry. In. The moment I bring in, what happens? They will change into this. So this is the change. So let me show you how this change is occurring. It was tadribu, adribu. Both were having dhamma. Income, in tadrib, adrib. What is the meaning? If you hit adrib, I will hit. What is the plural? From tadribu, it will be tadribuna, it will begin nadribu. So when in will come, it will remove the noon of the plural and the dhamma of this. It will become in tadribu, nadribu. Nadribu. Tadribuna, noon goes, alif come. Nadribu, dhamma goes and sukun come. What the meaning? If you all hit, nadrib, we will hit. If you beat, we will beat. So we took the sound three-letter verbs and saw the effect. Let's to take now the weak three-letter verbs and see what happens with these choppers, double choppers. Weak verb is yakulu, yakuluna, takulu, akulu, takuluna, nakulu, takulu. When one chopper comes, it removes the dhamma as well as the weak letter. It becomes yakul. From noon, noon is gone, alif come yakulu. From takulu, takul. Dhamma and weak letter both goes. Akul, takulu, nakul, takul. What happened with that? If I take this takulu, akulu, and put the noon, so what will happen? They will become in takul akul. Let's in takul akul, because in has taken the dhamma of the both. Now what is the meaning? In takul, if you say akul, I will say. What is the plural? Plural is takuluna nakulu. Takuluna, noon is there. So in will come, remove the noon and put the alif. Bring the alif. Nakulu, dhamma will go. Nakul. In takulu, if you all say nakul, we will say. If you all say, it's a condition. We will say it's the answer of condition. Let's have another word. Yaidu, yaiduna, taidu, aidu, taiduna, naidu, taidu. It's a weak letter. Of course, let's to put here chopper. It removed the dhamma. It become yaid, yaidu, taid, aid, taidu, naidu, taid. Suppose we take this pair, taidu, aidu. I put in. So what will happen? They will turn into this. In taid, aid. Look it. In taid, aid. What mean? In taid, if you promise, aid, I will promise. Let to have their plural. Taiduna, naidu. Income, it chop the dhamma and noon of both. So in taidu, naidu. If you all promise, we will promise. So it's a conditional sentence. This is the condition. This is the answer of condition. Let's have another weak verb. Yad'u, yad'una, tad'u, ad'u, taduna, nad'u, tad'u. When the chopper come, it remove the weak letter. So it become yadu, yadu, tadu, adu, tadu, nadu, tadu. If I bring the in man or ma any letter before this, what happened? They will change into this tadu, adu. Let's do this. We have a in. So when I put the in, it become in tadu, adu. What it mean? If you call upon, I will call. Let's do a plural. Taduna, nadu. Taduna, in tadu, nadu. Mean if you all call upon, we will call upon. Then we have another verb. Yadillu, yadilluna, tadillu, adillu, tadilluna, nadillu, tadillu. So when the chopper will come, what will do? It will chop the dhamma and foot of patha. Yadil, yadillu, tadil, adil, tadillu, nadil, tadil. So if I bring the inna, it will chop the both of them dhamma. It become in tadil, adil. Let's to see. In tadil, adil. If you go astray, he will go astray. I will not go astray. Dr. Saab is very wise. He has not used adillu. He has yadillu. Tadillu, yadillu. Okay, let's to have their plural. Tadillu, na, nadillu. So when the in come, it will chop the noon as will of the both the noon. In tadillu, yadillu. Because tadilluna, yadilluna, they both have the noon in plural. So if you all go astray, they will go astray. So let's have few words. Ma. Ma mean whatever. Bismillah. وَمَا تَفْعَلُ مِنْ خَيْرٍ يُعَلِّمُهُ اللَّهُ. It was tafaluna. Ma came, it chopped the noon. It was yu'allamuhu. This was dhamma here, yu'allimu. Ha is a zamir mu. So the ma took the dhamma of this. Because this is a conditional sentence. Look, man. Man mean who? Quranic ayat. Bismillah. Man ya'mal su'an yajza bihi. It was ya'malu, dhamma. So man has taken. It was yajzi. There were a haruf illat. Ya was there. So it has taken the weak letter. Just like yad'u, wa was taken. Iza. Iza mean when. It also act like conditional word sometimes. Iza ja nasrullahi wal fath. But Iza has not made any change in Madi, in the word, but it has taken the meaning of the Mazi into future. when the help of the Allah and the victory comes, not the came, comes. Lamma. Lamma means when. This also take the meaning of mudare into past. Wa ana lamma samena al-huda amanna bihi. Look the translate. And when we heard the guidance, we believed in it. So let's have the feminine table. Fa'alat, she did. Fa'alna, they did. Fa'alti, you did. Fa'altu, I did. Fa'altunna, you all did. Fa'alna, we did. Word mudar. Tafalu, she does. Yafalna, they do. Tafalina, you do. Afalu, I do. Tafalna, you all do. Nafalu, we do. Ifali, do. Ifalna, do you all. La tafali, don't do. La tafalna, don't do. Fa'ilatun, doer. Mafulatun, affected. Failun. So that was the table we have done in this course for the family. We did another table of Mazid for family. That was Aslamat, she submitted. Aslamna, they submit. Aslamti, you submit. Aslamtu, I submit. Aslamtunna, you all submit. Aslamna, we submit. What mudare? Tuslimu, she will submit or she submits. Yuslimna, they submit or they will submit. Tuslimina, you submit or you will submit. Uslimu, I submit or I will. Tuslimna, you all submit or you. Nuslimu, we submit or we. Aslami, submit. Aslamna, submit you all. La tuslimi, don't submit. La tuslimna, don't submit. Muslimatun, submitter, Muslim. So this is a special table because it have the Babi Afal. It is from Babi Afal. So when the table comes Babi Afal, its Babi Afal root letter is the 4 Aslama. So it Mudari will take the Dhamma. Second, its Amar will have Fatah, Hamza Fatah, because Babi Afal. So with this, we ended. Let's to go for the exercise. Wala tajidannam ahsan nasa mean, and surely you will find them the most greedy of the mankind. Wa minal lazina ashraku, and greedier than those who associate the partners with Allah. Yawuddu ahdakum law yu'ammaru alfa sana. Love each one of them if he could be granted a life of 1,000 years. Wallahu basirun bima ya'malun, and Allah is all seer of what they do. Make the plural haris, plural is ahrs. Al plural is Allah. Let's have 6 keys. Basura, yapsuru, ubsur, basirun, dash, basur. Baswadra is the ruler, babis karuma. Amila, yamalu, imal, amilun, mamulun, amlun. And mimlam is the ruler, babis samia. Wajada, yajidu, jid, wajidun, mojudun, wajudun. Waw, jimdal is the ruler, babis daraba. Wadda, yawuddu, wadda. Wadun, madudun, wad, muddatun. So waw, dal, dal is ruler, babis fatah. Ashraka, yushriku, ashrik, mushrikun, mushrakun, ishrakun. Shin Rakaf is the ruler, Babi Fal, Aslama is the pattern. Ammara, yu'ammiru, ammir, mu'ammirun, mu'ammarun, ta'mirun. And Mimra is the ruler, Babis, the fi'l, Allama is the pattern. What happens to fi'l mudari because of the conditional words? Words such as in work as double choppers on the fi'l mudari in a conditional sentence. The answer to the condition will also be affected the same way. For example, in tafalu, nafalu. If you all do, we will do. In tafal, afal. If you do, I will do. Translate into Arabic, if you all promise, we will promise. In ta'idu, na'id. Translate the sentence into Arabic, if you promise, then I will promise. In ta'id, a'id. Translate into English, in tadu, adu. If you call upon, I will call upon. Look this word, al-kitabu. In al-kitabu, alif has a fatah. The lam has sakun. Kaf has kasra. Ta has fatah. And the alif does not have any sign. Ba has a dhamma. No, these signs, the fatah, kasra, dhamma, they are called harkat. And the word which have them, they are called mutaharrik, mean they have the harka. And the sakun, that is not the harka. Okay. The harka at the last letter of a word is called i'rab. It may be dhamma, fatha, kasra, anything, or maybe even tanween. So the harkat may be fatha, dhamma, kasra, or sakun. So they are the harkat. And what about tanween may be also come, but it come at the end, so that is i'rab. Look, when there is a fatha on any letter except the last letter, then this fatha word is called, it is mutahar. And the fatha is called, the word is called maftu. When there is dhamma on some letter, that is called dhamma, and the harf is called madmoon. And if there is kasra on some letter, we call the letter is mutaharrik, and the harf is called maksur. When there is a sakun at some letter, the letter is called sakin. When there is tanween, the matan, double dhamma, double fatha, double kasra, the word is called manun. When the same harka is at the last letter of a word, then it is not called fatha, it is called nas. And the word is called mansoob. When there is dhamma on the last letter of a word, then it is not called dhamma, it is called rafa. And the word is called marfu. When there is a kasra at the last letter of a word, that is not kasra. The word is called, the harka is called jar, and the word is called majroor. When there is a sakun at the last letter of, this is not sakun called, it is called jazm, and the word is called majzoom. When there is tanween, of course it is called marfu, mansoob, majzoom. So these are the terminology which are normally used. In case of the last letter harka, they call nas, fatha, jar, jazm, and they are called majzoom, marfu, majzoom. When these are on the other letters, a part of the last letter, then they are called fatha, dhamma, kasra, and the word is called maftu, madmum, and mansur. Let's have the answer question. Yavuddu ahdakum, wants every one of us, wants their every one of them, wants every one of you. They all want A, B, C, D. Which one is correct? Yavuddukum ahdun, wants their every one of them. The next question, lo you ammaru, he is given age, wish you were given age, wish they all were given age. If he was given age, A, B, C, D, which one is correct? If he was given age. The next question is, Al Sina mean 1000 years, 9 years, 8 years, 18 years, A, B, C, D. $1,000 years. You can write the answer in a chat box if you can't speak, because there was some noise, I think, and I muted you all. Isn't the case that? But chat is open. You can answer A, B, C, D, whatever is correct. The next question is, وَمَا هُوَ بِمُهَزِّزِهِ, and what was not put away, and he is not put away, and he is not put away him. He will not put away him. Yes, A, B, C, D. Which one is correct? Now you can speak. And he is not put away him. The next is, we should live an honorable life. How? Obeying Allah, asking from him, praying to him, obeying his messenger. A, B, C, D.
All.
All are correct. You are right. The next question is, dash, everything is in the hands of Allah. Death, provision, life, honor.
All four.
All four are correct. Evil full life can't save anyone from punishment, from paradise, from disgrace, from anger.
A, C, and D.
Yes, A, C, and D, B, accept. Ahras, the singular is hirs, hasin, haris, hirs.
Haris.
The fi'l amara wadda is yabud, wadda, wad, tawad.
Wadda.
Conditional words, more than one answers. Allah, in, man, ma. Which were the conditional words in this?
In manma.
Yes.
UCD.
Select the conditional sentence. In taf'al afal, man yafal yanja, la yan yaf'alu sharra, ma tafal afal.
ABD.
Yes, except C, all are correct. Okay. In tansur ansur, if you help, then he will help. If you help, then I will help. If they help, then we will help. If he helps, then I will help.
B.
B.
Yes, if you help, then I will help. In tadribu, the next word should be tadribuna, yadribuna, nadribu, nadrib.
Nadrib.
Nadrib, yes. In taidu, naid, if you promise, then they will promise. If they promise, then I will promise. If you promise, then we will promise. If you promise, then I will promise.
If he promised, then we will promise. C.
Good. Translate into Arabic. If you all will say, then we will say. In takulu yakul. In yakulu nakul. In takulu nakul. In takul nakul.
C. In تقولوا نقول.
Yes, you are right. In tadwu, the next word should be yad'una, nadu, tad'una, yakuluna.
B. ندع.
Nadu, you are right. In takul, the next word should be akul, yakuluna, tansuruna, yaftahu.
Aqul. Aqul.
Aqul.
Takul, akul. Okay. وَمَا تَفْعَلُوا مِنْ خَيْرٍ يُعَلَّمُهُ اللَّهُ خَيْرٌ يُعَلَّمُهُ اللَّهُ. That you do good, Allah knows it. And that you do good, Allah knows it. And that you do good, Allah knows it. That you do good, Allah knows we.
B.
These correct. Man ya'mal su'an yujza bihi. That does evil, he will get its reward. That does evil, he will get its reward. That does good act, he will get its reward. If you will do evil, you will get its reward.
A.
Yes, you're right. So the 7 homework known to you, 2 of tilawah, at least 5 to 10 minutes from the Mus'haf, mean the Quran, and 5 to 10 minutes from your memory, whatever you have memorized. 2 of study the book and the workbook, and listen to 1 hour concise MP3 recording for word translation and grammar, and talk about the course with your study partners, and recite different surahs in Salah. Remember, you are chosen. Say, pray yourself. Say, Rabbi zidni ilma. And pray for the classmate. Oh Allah, help us to learn the Quran in Quran class. Now, from today, we will have one word or some words for similar shape for the remembering our increasing our vocabulary. Look, al-akharu, al-akhirah. Both similar, but very different. Al-akhirah, it have fatah. Al-akhiri, it have kasra. So what is the difference in between? Yes. Similarly, they are appearing similar, but they are different. Al-akharu. It is al-akhiru. Al-akhira mean the last, the end. Al-akhira mean another, mean the someone else or some other one. So let's pray. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanallahi wa bihamdi. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdi. نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. Allah Hafiz. If you people have any question, your questions are welcome, please. You may ask the question. Okay, if no question, then we will meet next week because you had 3 classes. On Monday, you had the mid quiz, so we did the 2 classes this time. So let's revise Subhanallah wa bihamdi Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka. اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. Allah Hafiz. See you next week, inshallah.
جزاكم الله
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Wa alaikum salam.
خير.